It's crazy to think that in January 2023, we had no idea in any official capacity what was going on with Metal Gear Solid. However, over the last year in 2023, Konami decided to unveil and release the Master Collection series, which ports over the previous Metal Gear Solid games to newer gen consoles. We also got the reveal of Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater Delta Remake, which according to rumors will be released in 2024 this year. So in this video, I just want to go over Konami's plans for Metal Gear Solid and the Metal Gear Solid series in 2024. Starting off, of course, we're going to be talking about Metal Gear Solid Delta 3 Snake Eater Remake. So the game will be the first game in a lineup of remakes and will seemingly be built from the ground up using Unreal Engine 5. It also seems that they're going to be using the same exact audio, probably remastering it from the original third game. Now, although this is a remake of the third game, in chronological order, it's actually the first. Now, the game is currently in development and was announced last year in 2023 at the PlayStation Showcase event and will likely be released in 2024 according to rumors and speculation online. The game is being developed by Konami and Virtua Studios and will likely be their huge 2024 release. Now, it seems Konami has a huge plan for the Metal Gear Solid franchise. They've been dormant on it for years and seems like they've come to the realization that they have to start using their popular franchises as it could make them a serious amount of money. So what it looks like the plan is from there on out is to start the remake series with Metal Gear Solid 3 Delta Snake Eater and then continue in chronological order with the remake series. If we look at this Metal Gear Solid chronological order timeline, we can see that the order goes Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater, then Peace Walker, then Ground Zeroes, then Phantom Pain, then Metal Gear and Metal Gear 2 Solid Snake, then Metal Gear Solid 1, Metal Gear Solid 2 Sons of Liberty, and ending with Metal Gear Solid 4 Guns of the Patriot. Now, of course, we don't know how Konami is exactly going to approach these remakes, but they definitely have a plan for it. And if anything, it's likely that they're trying to see how successful Metal Gear Solid 3 Delta Snake Eater Remake will be and allow that to release before announcing any other game or what their plan is. Now, there has been rumors that the next game would be Metal Gear Solid 1 Remake, and we've also seen rumors in the past saying that Sony will try to secure timed exclusive rights or exclusive rights for the Metal Gear Solid Remake, as the original game was a PS1 exclusive. However, as we've seen with the Metal Gear Solid Collection and even with the Snake Eater Remake, these games will be available on all platforms. So perhaps Konami wouldn't really want any of their future games to be exclusive to one platform. However, they did make a deal with Sony to put Silent Hill 2 Remake as an exclusive for the PlayStation 5 upon its release. So there's definitely some negotiation going on between Sony and Konami. Again, according to the rumors, it was said that the Metal Gear Solid 1 Remake was in development a long time ago, but of course they wouldn't want to announce and advertise that game before the release of Snake Eater Remake. Now, if we look towards Konami's Silent Hill franchise, which was also dormant for years, at the end of 2022, Konami announced several new projects for the Silent Hill series, with Silent Hill The Short Message, Silent Hill Ascension, Silent Hill 2 Remake, Silent Hill Townfall, and apparently there are some Silent Hill unannounced games in development too. Also, when we look at games like Silent Hill Ascension and The Short Message, these are not actual full-blown games, with one being an interactive series and the other being a short 2 to 3 hour experience. This shows that Konami is dipping into other genres with their popular franchises, and perhaps they are trying to do something similar with the Metal Gear Solid series. Silent Hill 2 Remake will be released in 2024 and will be the other big game for Konami releasing in 2024 with a timed 12-month exclusivity deal for the PlayStation 5. We also know that a Volume 2 to the Master Collection will be coming out at some point. However, it's likely it won't come out this year, as Konami has Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater Remake and Silent Hill 2 Remake, as well as they just released Silent Hill The Short Message, so perhaps a Master Collection Volume 2 will be just a bit too much for 2024. However, it's likely we will see Volume 2 next year, where they could either complete the series or do a third volume later on. But the one game a lot of people will be anticipating for a Volume 2, whether they do release it in 2024 or 2025, is Metal Gear Solid 4 Guns of the Patriot, which is seen to be locked exclusively to the PlayStation 3 even still to this day. So if they decide to finish off the collection with Volume 2, well then it's likely we will be getting Metal Gear Solid 4 Guns of the Patriot available on Xbox, PlayStations and PC. We still have the Metal Gear Solid movie to look forward to, as it has not been cancelled yet, and apparently the script is still being worked on because they want to get the movie just right. The director director of the movie will be Jordan Roberts, who is seemingly a huge Metal Gear Solid fan and will be starring Oscar Isaac as Solid Snake. The plot synopsis for the movie is an advanced tank is stolen by a terrorist group and an elite soldier, Solid Snake, is dispatched to retrieve it. We also had this article from Screen Rant which read, "This Oscar Isaac movie stuck in development hell looks even less likely after a new announcement. This Oscar Isaac movie is still stuck in development hell, and after a new film announcement it looks even less likely that it'll happen." And the article goes on to say how Hideo Kojima's Death Stranding movie is going to be produced and distributed by A24 and will likely be the final nail in the coffin for the Metal Gear Solid movie, as apparently Hideo Kojima was set to be working on the Metal Gear Solid movie before he was released by Konami. I really don't think Hideo Kojima was going to be working on the Metal Gear Solid movie after he was released, but I still think they could write a script without him. But it seems because it's taking so long, it's likely that they just can't get it right and the film might end up being cancelled soon. Speaking of Hideo Kojima, he's going to be having a spiritual successor to the Metal Gear Solid series, which will be his own brand new IP worked on by Kojima and Kojima Productions, and will be a hybrid between movie and video game. The game will be Hideo Kojima's very own action espionage title, and he's even working in collaboration with Columbia Productions, the Sony movie studios. This new action espionage game will be likely a PlayStation exclusive, as it will be a game developed by Kojima Productions and PlayStation Studios. So just like Death Stranding, Sony will likely have secured a brand new Kojima IP exclusive to PlayStation hardware. The full statement by Kojima goes as follows. "Yes, today I'm excited to announce that we at Kojima Productions are creating a brand new action espionage game. Preparations are underway, but production will begin in earnest after Death Stranding 2. We have strong experience with Sony Interactive Entertainment, having grown the action espionage genre together for almost 30 years. And while most of our partnerships with Sony in the past have been for games, they also produce music and films, and this will definitely be a cooperative collaboration. With the full support of Sony Interactive Entertainment, this new action espionage game will use cutting-edge technology and a stellar cast to deliver an experience like no other, blurring the boundaries between film and games, offering a near-life graphics and a new take on interactive entertainment." So this is going to be a very ambitious project by Hideo Kojima and will likely make its way to the PlayStation 6. As they have just announced it, they haven't got a title for the game yet, and they're going to be using brand new cutting-edge technology, which will likely be the next generation of consoles. So that is the full plan for Metal Gear Solid in 2024, and also the spiritual successor to the Metal Gear Solid franchise, Hideo Kojima's game, and what their studios are up to. And we have spoken about Metal Gear Solid 1 remakes on this channel, as well as the Snake Eater remake, and all the new updates and details in regards to that game. So like the video so it reaches more people, subscribe if you want more Metal Gear Solid content, and I hope to see you on my next videos. Take care, guys.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
I wanna be the greatest. Everybody on the fake shit. I look around and feel like everybody is the fakest. I make this every day and I'm impatient, hoping one day I blow up from the basement. Statement, the top is so